If you're tuning in right now, you happen to be watching the world's truest source for hip hop news, black culture, sports, and of course the best reaction videos on the net. I'm talking about Kofi's Universe. If you haven't already subscribed, it's your chance to hit that button now before I hit this blunt. Bada.
YouTube salute. Wu-Tang Clan's Inspectah Deck was on Talib Kweli's podcast, The People's Party, and he talked about his legendary verse on Triumph that came out on Wu-Tang Forever album in 1997. All right, y'all. Before I go in, if you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, cast your vote for Kofi's Universe 2020 Lyricist of the Year. Nominate your top 10 rappers. The link is in the description. And check out new interviews with UK rapper Jaja Soze Kambada, Razzcast, and R.A. the Rugged Man. You can find those interviews in the interview playlist. Is this the greatest hip hop verse of all time? We will get into that. So, Deck, if you didn't know about this, some people might know, but some people don't know. He talked about the verse was actually for a mixtape for Tony Touch. But when he heard RZA making the beat, I guess they was in the Wu Mansion and they was working on the Wu-Tang Forever album in Los Angeles, California. This is like at the beginning of 1997 and in 1996, right after when Iron Man was released. It was about 4 in the morning. He heard RZA cooking the beat, like, damn, this is hard. And he jumped on it before, Meth, Cap, Ray, or Ghost got on the beat. He wanted to be the first person on it, but he asked Tony Touch, can he use the verse he put on that freestyle, you know, mixtape for this? And he was like, yeah, sure. So he wanted to get that respect. Some people don't do that. So at the time, he came out with the verse and he said he was watching something on TV, and then next thing you know it, all his thoughts and stuff was just forming together, and it's, voila, we have one of the greatest hip hop verse, of all time, verses of all time, excuse me. And yes, Inspectah Deck is my favorite Wu-Tang Clan member when all of the members are together. It's sad that his album, um, what you call it, was destroyed due to the flood that happened out there. I believe it was like either New Jersey or Staten Island at RZA's house. And RZA, all his music and beats were on like DATs at that time. So he and floppy disk, so like 400 to 500 albums and singles, well, as far as the beats and music was destroyed and never could be recovered at that time. So Deck, his album was supposed to be considered to be up there with Only Built for Cuban Links and Liquid Swords because it was recorded at that time and he was getting ready to release. But the reason why he didn't drop the album because he was actually trying to hold on to music. He could have gave it to Loud Records because they wanted to push his album, but nonetheless. Now, besides Deck having a great verse, not just on Triumph, Deck has some of the other great verses throughout the Wu Tang Clan's album and solo projects. Let's think about Guillotine Swords on Only Built for Cuban Links. What about Duel of the Iron Mike? Above the Clouds, Moment of Truth, Gangstar album. We talk about Assassination Day. We're thinking about Tres Leches on Big Pun album featuring Prodigy and Big Pun. What about 9 Milli Brothers on Ghostface album? What about let's see, Protect Your Neck, The Mystery of Chess Boxing. What else we had? Dak has been on um some tracks. He's been on some tracks. For Heaven's Sakes, he killed that right there. Yeah, Dak has been killing it. He's been killing it. Now, if we're going off the greatest hip hop verse, um rap verse of all time, first and foremost, he's up there with some juggernauts. Let's think about Nas, New York State of Mind. Verse 1, Snoop Dogg, Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. Rakim, Follow the Leader, verse 1. Biggie, Victory, verse 2. Eminem, Lose Yourself, verse 1. Prodigy, Shook Ones, part 2, verse 1. Big Pun, Dream Shatterer, verse 1. AZ, Not Life is a Bitch. Buster Rhymes, Scenario. Biggie Again, Flavor in Your Ear remix. Jay-Z, Can I Live? Ice Cube, Straight Outta Compton. Andre 3000 on Elevators, the Outcast, verse 4, he killed that part. Nas on Main Source again, live at the barbecue. Melly Mel, The Message. Big L, Ebonics. Q-Tip, Excursions. Big Daddy Kane set it off. Tupac, Hail Mary. Yes, Tupac killed that. Most Def, Thieves in the Night on the Black Star, verse 2. Chuck D, Black Still in an Hour of Chaos. Lauryn Hill, Lost Ones. Slick Rick, Children's Story. Cannabis, Beast from the East on the Lost Boys album. Winter Wars, Capadonna. Cool G Rap, The Symphony on Marley Marr song. Harold Monch, Bring It On. OC, Time's Up. Scarface, Born Killer. Lil Wayne and Millie. Redman, Headbanger. Kendrick Lamar, Mad City, verse 2. LL Cool J on EP&D's Rampage. Ghostface Killer, Impossible. Rakim again, Lyrics of Fury. Biggie, Notorious Thugs. Paris One, MCs Act Like They Don't Know. Black Thought, Web. Guru, Moment of Truth. Urban Image, of course, Nas, J Electronica, Exhibit C. Tom and the Sixth Sense. Big L 98 Freestyle. Jada Kids, We Gonna Make It. Raekwon Cream. Ari the Rugged Man, Uncommon Valor. Rakim Paid in Full, Bun B, UGK, A Murder. Jizza Labels. DMX Slipping. I'm going on because I want to let y'all know these are some of the top verses I think. Talib Kweli, Thieves in the Night, he's up there. The list goes on and on and on, man. Like I said, it's hard to say Corrupt, puffing blunts and drinking Tanqueray. That's up there. It's Royce the 5'9" hip hop. I mean, you can't, I don't know. Like I said, I can't sit here and just say Deck has the best and the greatest hip hop verse of all time, but I will say Deck verse on Triumph is in the top 10 maybe of hip hop verses of all time. I will say that. That's something I will say. A lot of people might disagree with me, that's fine. But I'm not here to be debating people. I'm here for the community to talk about this. I want to hear from everybody. Who do you think has the greatest hip hop verse of all time? And can you name me your top 10 hip hop verses of all time? I think that can actually be something that we should talk about, have a discussion. Please, let's list this right here in the comment section. So for everybody that's subscribed to my channel and the people that's coming through that's unsubscribed, tell me who you think has the greatest hip hop verse of all time. Do you think it's Inspectah Deck's Triumph on the Wu-Tang Forever album? Or do you think it's somebody else? And that's fine. Or give me your top 10 hip hop verses of all time, no matter if it's from a group or rap artist. They can still be rapping, new, old school rapper, doesn't matter. Post your comments below. Poke smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.